When you plan something really big, like partnering in the Lockdown Challenge 2020, we can't but be super grateful.
We appreciate you.
Hello guys, welcome to another exciting session of the Business and Career Success Tips. My name is Edet Otu. I'm the host of the Lockdown Challenge and also the host of Testimonials. It is my greatest desire that you turn out every time to listen to me, and it is my joy that you are connected to me today. And trust me, it is my also greatest desire that you succeed. If after this lockdown challenge you don't become who you're supposed to be, then my time would have been wasted. Then all the funds, all the resources, all the sponsors that have invested in this program, they would have wasted their time. Far it be from us, far it be from you, that you turn away and you return back from the lockdown challenge and then have nothing at all to show for this lockdown challenge. So today I'm going to share something very interesting with you. We've talked about hard work, we've talked about goal setting in the past, we've talked about mentoring, we've talked about association, we've talked about routine. So today we'll talk about two more things, and that is review and growth mindsets. When we talk about review, we talk about looking back again to see, people call it hindsight, looking back to see, what have I been doing? What have I done? What can I do differently? You reflect on what you have to do. So in reviewing of what you're doing, first is that you reflect. You sit down and reflect and say, wow, what have I been doing? Have I been doing well? Where am I failing? Where am I losing my strength? Where am I losing my energy? How do you reflect? You can sit quietly alone. You can take a walk in the park. You can sit down on your bed and maybe not sleeping. Wake up at midnight when everywhere is quiet and then reflect on what you've been doing. You have to create time. You must create time to look back, look at the statistics and say, where am I making it? Where am I not making it? What can I throw away and what can I do it again? They say insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a new result. So if 1 plus 1 is not giving you the result that you want, if you wanted 4 and you're multiplying 1 plus 1, like you keep multiplying 1 plus 1 to get 4, you will not have the 4. Or if you keep adding 1 plus 1 to get 4, you won't have it. So what you have to do is just either you have to change the number and make sub or change sign and number and everything. So it is only review that can help you look back to see where you were losing it or where you need some changes in your life. Next thing you have to do is journaling. If you used to review your life very well, you have to keep a journal. Get a notebook of your life and try to write down things from time to time. Even if you cannot write every day, you need to be noting down important things in your life, important dreams that you had in the night, important places you went to, important events, important things in your calendar, the bad days, the good days, things that are worth recording. Don't always write only the days that Mama Ngozi stoned you or abused you, or maybe the day your neighbor had a quarrel with you. You write your neighbor, you have a bad book for your neighbor, and you don't have a good book for all your own achievements or where you're going. So let's look at peer review. Allow your friends, listen to what your friends are saying. Reflection. Look, girl, they say you are too lazy. Guy, you sleep, you wake up too late. Come on, your parent, that's the peer review. They are telling you, look, you're not doing well. Peer review, examination sheet is your peer review result. So look, review your life. What are people saying about you? This peer review is important, it's essential. I remember when my dad woke me up at midnight and said, look, if you sleep like this, you will labor hard in your old age. That was a big review for me. I woke up that day and never slept again until I read myself and I passed it. After that encounter speaking with my dad, I could read from 6 p.m. until 6 a.m. without sleep, because every time I listen to my dad say, look, if you sleep today when you are young, you will labor in your old age. And I was working all my life to make sure that I cut away labor for my old age. And I even set up a retirement date for myself, because I don't want to labor in my old age, as my dad taught me. Let's go back to growth mindset. Positive mindset. Always believe that it's going to happen well for you. Believe that it's going to happen in your best interest. Believe that things are going to work out for you. Don't believe that it is always going to go bad every time you believe it's going to go bad. No, it's not going to go bad. Believe that something is going to happen positively for you. Believe that positive thing, you deserve the best. Until you deserve the best, you cannot get the best. Seek opportunities. Go out and seek opportunities. Be out there. Just believe. Go in and act. I remember when I wanted to write, when I wanted to write my scholarship examination, my friends were laughing at me. They said, "Look, this thing will not work." I said, "Look, if it doesn't work, let it go. I don't care. I was ready to lose the money. I applied for the scholarship. They told me, look, you need someone." I said, "I don't know anyone, but I know God." I just applied. I had it on merit. I didn't have anyone. All my scholarships, I don't know anyone. I had it on merit. I even had to write a letter to the governor. I told the governor to give me a scholarship. I don't know him anyway. I'm not a member of his political class, nor do I have any form of my family member in political class. And they gave me the scholarship. Seeking opportunities and thinking positively. Continuous learning. That's another one. Continuous learning. Always learn. Make yourself an everlasting student. The day you stop learning, that same day you begin to rot mentally. You see, if you stop eating the physical food, you will start to die gradually. You start to eat up yourself gradually and you begin to die. That's why people have ulcer. And so, the next thing you need to do is to learn continuously. Never stop learning because the world is evolving. You cannot be living a life of 20th century and 21st century. And so you need to know what is happening next, because it's like if you don't go on to see what is happening, like in the next 24 hours, things just change. New software, new identity, new things are happening. I did talk about association. Now I'm talking about mentoring. Who is a mentor? A mentor is just someone that helps to push you to where you belong. Let's say you are climbing a ladder. You need people to hold a ladder for you. A mentor is that person that is more knowledgeable in that thing that you're trying to do. Someone who has succeeded, someone that made wave in that particular area that you're struggling. And so these are the people that you need to receive guidance. You don't need to start things all over again and begin to invent the wheel. All you have to do is to get someone, a mentor out there that will help you to succeed. And my final tip of success is trust in God. Why should you trust in God? Trust in God for the things you cannot see. There are so many things you don't see. The unseeable powers, the unseen powers, they're so big. The things we don't see that are ruling this world are bigger than the ones that we see. Trust in God for the things you cannot do. You will not do anything except in God. God said, without me, you can do nothing. The Bible says again that the battle is not for the swift, nor for the strong. It is God that shows mercy to them. I say, except the Lord builds the house, the labor in vain that builds it. He said, God said, I am the one that gives you power to make wealth. Which shows that if you don't receive the power of your wealth from God, it's either you're going to get it from the devil or you remain poor for the rest of your life. Wealth is spiritual. You have to know this. Why is wealth spiritual? Wealth is spiritual because even if you succeed without God and without the devil will come and tear you down. You need to belong. There is no middle ground. Next thing, you have to trust God for the things you may not know. There are so many unknown things that are going on in the world. So many unknown. Planning the future. You don't know what will happen tomorrow. Who would have believed that there would be an international lockdown today? When we were planning in December, I was sitting down on my goals and arranging. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be attending this conference. This place. No conference, no church. Everywhere locked down. We have to trust God for the things we may not know. Because God says that, look, I have plans for you. I know they thought that things towards you. These thoughts are thought of good and not of evil, to give you that expected end that you are looking for. Trust God for the situations that you cannot change. Lost father, lost mother, broken relationship, lost business, just struggling in school. Maybe you have a disability. Trust God for the things you cannot change. It is in these moments that you need God. Don't turn your back on God. You need a strong partnership with God to succeed. And if you walk away from God, who else would you walk to? I've taught you all the career and success principles. If you remove God from it, you will still be where you will be struggling. I want you to bow your heads and pray and ask God to help you. And as well, I want you to put your trust in God in everything you do. And maybe you're closer, just pray and ask God to help you. And seek His help. He will help you. Thank you for very much. I thank you so much for joining me even to the last day of this challenge. And will be my last presentation in the lockdown challenge for business and career tips. I hope to see you in the finals. I hope to see you all through. God bless you. Thank you very much.